Open fire, burn rubber, evil light rumbles. While furious raving mind agitated boy lad. In a blood, sweet sky surrounds. In a blood, sweet sky surrounds. In a blood, sky surrounds. And a blood land is surrounds. And a blood you began to wonder, asking myself down the clouds of the case, let's grumble. Open fire, unravel, evil fight, rumbles. While furious raving, unactivated boy light, and the cloud below sweet sky surrounds. Open fire, unravel, evil light, rumbles. Open fire, evil fight, rumbles. Begun to wonder, asking yourself, charmed of the facts of the case waves crumbles. Oh, the lash, hammer, bomba. Open fire, give up light, right, rumbles. Goes out, tap in, go up, set it out. We gonna share last 100%, but I get my beauty sleep. Maybe another time this big days in sweetheart. A sharp treasure take the peace. Let pride and joy, feel happiness falsely. Sweetheart, sister, and we let young fly. Lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart. Lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart. Lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart. Let pride and joy, feel happiness falsely. Sweetheart, suitor, I'll be the young fly. Lushy sweet, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart, lushy sweetheart. And when I burn the church to the blackbird, as I walk up the circle side to roll the roast, seduced to stroop but at her gives a kite bolt shot pamos, sinanina, 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 sinanina. Sinanina, sinanina. And when I burn the church to the blackbird, to rule the world. Seduced through brown skipper. Sinanina, sinanina. 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 Hey, I'm okay. Sinanina, sinanina.
Isso que sabe, sabe. Não vou dizer. Vai, que sabe. Mas, vamos despertar. Você fica
Sinanina, 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 sinanina. Sinanina, 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 sinanina. This is the issue. Sinanina, 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 sinanina. Sinanina, 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 sinanina. Sinanina, 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 sinanina. Sinanina, 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 sinanina. Sinanina, 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 Oh. Where are you? Where are you hiding? 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 What? Where are you hiding? 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 Where are you? Where are you hiding? 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 Oh, this one left out. Where are you hiding? 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 Where? Where are you hiding? 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 Oh God, what must you mean? Where are you hiding? 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 Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Oh, seconds of that. Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Hey, what's up? Yeah? Hello, hey, excuse me. Where can I sit? Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Find you? Can I find you? Mary, what? Where can I find you? Mary C. Salah. Where can I find you? Where can I find you? You think I judged? I forgot, man. Yeah. I didn't even come with it. See, it's having 2%. 2%. Can it work for you? It blacks out. Sometimes I want my phone to black out, man. It's not that I forgot, I wanted it to black out. Where can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where 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 can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? it's not my time. It has to reduce. That's me risking my one life. Where can I find you? 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 Yeah.
This is not what you can.
As long it takes 1 month, right? Then those ones, the ngandas, I don't know, it takes years. I'm a vegan, I told you that. Yeah, I don't eat chicken. Yeah, even at home there's chicken. Those hens are there. But they have the Nzungu for 1 month and the local breeds. Are they local breeds? They can take for like how many months? 4? 4, 6? They take some long time. Where can I find you? 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 Yeah? The what? Netball. Yeah, they do. What's you mean it's bad? Sports. I thought it's all sports. Where can I find you? Defining what? But women also play it. Yeah. The only thing is production now, reproduction. How? But you need a woman, right? From the man?
Yes.
And then where they put it?
They
to see more of you like this. Heart. Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Can I find you? Where can I find you? Where can I find you?
Nora.
Where can
Nora.
Nora it's a woman. Norah. That's Nora. It's English. The other one it's Rutoro. Ndora. See like see Ndora. See me. Where can I find you? Okay, it means sing. Ndora, like I see. Like when I'm to say I see, I say Nindora. Where I can speak, but I'm not so. Yeah, I can greet. I was there when I was young. Man, I don't know. I have issues with those people, man. And I don't want to be like I'm tribal, like tribalism and all that. My issues are personal. That's why I think I want cremation, man. I don't want burial. Like the Indians, yes. That heart. The Indians have a heart, man.
You know why they are?
Why?
Because they don't remember it from home.
Yeah, huh?
So, they don't have all.
That's some, I don't know, as you mean Sudil doesn't have anywhere.
And they believe that anyone moves, so that's why they find an engine to put it in a campaign.
I want cremation, man, but I want water cremation. I don't want fire, flame. No. Water cremation is the best. Yeah, it's the best. If you read about it's water cremation. It's cremation by fire by water. You get it? It's not like they just burn you. Even if you research, the best way to live the earth is water cremation. It's not by burial. Cremation is better than burial, but water cremation is the best. That's what I want. Water cremation.
Yeah, I think that
Man, I can't imagine. I don't want to have like, is it called a tomb? I don't want it, man. I don't want proof that I ever existed. Yeah, of course. But there's no trusting, like, I don't want that. To rule the roast. It matter, man. It matter. To rule the roast. They matter. To rule the roast. See, man, Indians. Why are Indians so beautiful? The women. Yeah, but they don't marry us, man. To rule the roast. To rule the roast. To rule the roast. I told you I want to change, but Facebook is a social media platform that gives me a hard time. Every time I have to change from the page to the account, and sometimes I don't want to be in the account. I want to be in the page. To rule the road. To rule the road. To rule the road. To rule the roast. To rule the roast. Diamond Platinums, man. So this guy came in a chopper, private jet. Who? Who is the bling bling master? Taking who? Which name? How? Which name? But this guy is Diamond Platinums. Yeah. So even the word diamond, it's not like that word is. No. You cannot like copyright a word. Copyright the business name and this name. And that guy is called Diamond Oscar, not Diamond only, right? It's Diamond Oscar. No, it's Diamond. No, it's Diamond Oscar. His name is Diamond, but I just asked them the Oscar name for his surname, but it's Diamond. So it's very scared with the association for his. Let me check if he has a YouTube account. See, it's Diamond Oscar. Even on his YouTube account, he doesn't even space it. Diamond Oscar. To rule the roast. I should be reading, man. Yesterday I didn't read. And you already good in the vocabulary and all that. Me, I'm struggling. Yeah. To rule the roast. Who? Where is the Bible? To rule the roast. Where was I? I don't have earphones, man. 10. The Lord your God. Yeah? I haven't found the best. I'm laughing about because I feel like it can't get to me. Sometimes I feel like what's here, it can't get to me. Like to roll the, and when you get into reading, man, you become just like it's a sport. I told you already I couldn't pronounce some of these words, so now it's like I'm relearning. To rule the road, man, diamond. To rule the roads 8 years ago. man, it's better in life where you find what to do very early and you start doing it, man. I admire those people who find what to do with their life very early. The road like a carrier, man.
But again, I
The road. No. Michael Jackson was from young, like young boy. He knew almost everything about music, man.
I think such about those people who are young and good talent. The challenges they face.
Yeah, they face some challenges, like they don't have the normal life like these other kids. That's what Michael Jackson used to say. And for me, I'm saying it's minor. Yeah. But everybody is into drugs, man. Everybody almost. Okay, they have something they do. You mean like there's somebody who is perfect, holy out there? They have like there's something they be doing.
You know, those addictions come because of piano.
To rule the roast. 10. The Lord your God has multiplied you, and behold, you are this day like the stars of heaven. I think I read here. Like the stars of heaven in number. 11. May the Lord, the God of your fathers, increase you 1,000-fold more than you are, and bless you just as he has promised you. 12. How can I alone bear the load and burden of you and your strength? 13. Choose wise and discerning and experienced men from your tribes, and I will appoint them as your heads. 14. You answered me and said, the thing which you have said to do is good. 15. So I took the heads of your tribes, wise and experienced men, and appointed them heads over you, leaders of thousands and of hundreds, of fifties and of tens, and officers of your tribes. 16. Then I charged your judges at that time, saying, hear the cases between your fellow countrymen, and judge righteously between a man and his fellow countryman, or the alien who is with him. 17. You shall not show partiality in judgment. You shall hear the small and the great alike. You shall not fear man, for the judgment is God's. The case that is too hard for you, you shall bring to me, and I will hear it. 18. I commanded you at that time all the things that you should do. 19. Then we set out from Horeb and went through all that great and terrible wilderness which you saw on the way to the hill country of the Amorites, just as the Lord our God had commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. 20. I said to you, you have come to the hill country of the Amorites, which the Lord our God is about to give us. 21. See, the Lord your God has placed the land before you. Okay, come here. Over here.
This name people,
Which name? Which one? Ambessa. It's Runyankole. Man, I've never heard that name. I think I need to get earphones. What about? Oh, man, I don't know those names. 21. See, the Lord your God has. I read that. 22. Then all of you approached me and said, let us send men before us. Then all of you approached me and said, let us send men before us, that they may search out the land for us and bring back to us word of the way by which we should go up, and the cities which we shall enter. 23. The thing pleased me, and I took 12 of your men, 1 man for each tribe. 24. They turned and went up into the hill country and came to the valley of Escol and spied it out. 25. Then they took some of the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down to us. And they brought us back a report and said, it is a good land which the Lord our God is about to give us. Oh. 26. Yet you were not willing to go up, but rebelled against the command of the Lord your God. 27. And you grumbled in your tents and said, because the Lord hates us, he has brought us out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. Yeah? Uh-huh.
Like Jew, the way you go, how Jew, Deuteronomy. D-E-W.
There's you here.
First way, that's the pronunciation.
With a W.
You pronounce it as you.
D-E-U. Deuteronomy.
The U is the silent one. The U is sounding as the W. So it sounds Deuteronomy.
I think this is the most hard word to read here. Apart from the names are very hard, and some cities are very hard. It's not in the basic English. You don't even find these names anywhere. Do you like, if you, let's say you remove the U, remove the D, E, how do you read it?
If you remove what?
Remove D, E, and just begin with U, T.
That's it. Some people are pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy.
Yeah. Deuteronomy.
No. You want to pronounce it?
Yeah, I want to challenge to pronounce it. Like my tongue can move.
Yes, but pronunciation is just a pronunciation.
Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 1. Okay, New American Standard Bible 28. Where can we go up? Our brethren have made our hearts melt, saying, the people are bigger and taller than we. The cities are large and fortified to heaven. And besides, we saw the sons of the Anakim there. 29. Then I say to you, do not be shocked, nor fear them. 30. The Lord your God who goes before you will himself fight on your behalf, just as he did for you in Egypt before your eyes. Okay, before your eyes. 31. And in the wilderness where you saw how the Lord your God carried you, just as a man carries his son, in all the way which you have walked until you came to this place. 32. But for all this you did not trust the Lord your God. 33. Who goes before you on your way to seek out a place for you to encamp, in fire by night and cloud by day, to show you the way in which you should go. 34. Then the Lord heard the sound of your words, and he was angry and took an oath, saying, 35. Not one of these men, this evil generation, shall see the good land which I swore to give your fathers. 36. Except Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. Man, this name, I can't read it. Jephunneh. Is it called H or H? Is it H or H? How do you pronounce H? Is it H or H? H.
No, H.
Jephunneh. Is that how they pronounce it? Jephunneh. He shall see it unto him, unto his sons. I'll give the land on which he has set foot, because he has followed the Lord fully. 37. The Lord was angry with me also on your account, saying, not even you shall enter there. 38. Joshua the son of Nun, who stands before you, he shall enter there. Encourage him, for he will cause Israel to inherit it. To inherit it. This room has a command. 39. Moreover, your little ones who you said would be what am I reading? Moreover, your little ones who you said would become a prey, and your sons who this day have no knowledge of good or evil shall enter there, and I will give it to them, and they shall possess it. 40. But as for you, turn around and set out for the wilderness by the way to the Red Sea. 41. Then you say to me, we have sinned against the Lord. We will indeed go up and fight, just as the Lord our God commanded us. And every man of you guarded. Is it guarded? Guarded on his weapons of war, and regarded it as easy to go up into the hill country. 42. And the Lord said to me, say to them, do not go up nor fight, for I am not among you, otherwise you will be defeated before your enemies. 43. So I spoke to you, but you would not listen. Instead, you rebelled against the command of the Lord and acted presumptuously. Is it presumptuously? Presumptuously. Sumptuously. Tuusly. Presume to, oh God, English. Why is English so hard? Acted presumptuously and went up into the hill country. 44. The Amorites who lived in that hill country, came out against you and chased you as bees do, and crushed you from Shear to Hamon. 45. Then you returned and wept before the Lord, but the Lord did not listen to your voice, nor give ear to you. 46. So you remained in Kadesh many days, the days that you spent there. Deuteronomy 2, New American Standard Bible 1. Then we turned and set out for the wilderness by the way to the Red Sea, as the Lord spoke to me, and circled Mount Seir for many days. 2. And the Lord spoke to me, saying, 3. You have circled this mountain long enough. Now turn north. 4. And commanded the people, saying, you will pass through the territory of your brothers, the sons of Esau, who lived in Seir, Seir, and they will be afraid of you, so be very careful. 5. Do not provoke them, for I will not give you any of their land, even as little as a footstep, because I have given Mount Seir to Esau, as a possession. 6. You shall... Esau? E-S-A-U. Esau? No, I've refused, man. E-S-A-U. 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 No. Where are you getting that O sound from there? So if you are like you say like possession, at least you feel like there's O there. P-O. And I've refused. S-I-U. S-I-U. As a possession. S-I-U. 6. You shall buy food from them with money, so that you may eat, and you shall also purchase water from them with money, so that you may drink. Money has been there, even in the Bible it's there, man. 7. For the Lord your God has blessed you in all that you have done. He has known your wanderings through this great wilderness. These 40 years the Lord your God has been with you. You have not lacked a thing. 8. So we passed beyond our brothers, the sons of Esau, who lived in Seir, away from the Arabah road, away from Elath, and from Ezion Geber, and we turned and passed through by the way of the wilderness of Moab. 9. Then the Lord said to me, do not harass Moab, nor provoke them to war, for I will not give you any of their land as a possession, because I have given Ar. How do you read that? Ar. I've given Ar to the sons of Lot as a possession. 10. The Emim lived there formerly, a people as great, numerous, and tall as Anakim. 11. Like the Anakim, they are also regarded as Rehaim, but the Moabites call them Emim. 12. The Horites formerly lived in Seir, but the sons of Esau dispossessed them and destroyed them from before them and settled in their place, just as Israel did to the land of their possession, which the Lord gave to them. 13. Now arise and cross over the brook Zered yourselves. So we crossed over the brook Zered. 14. Now the time that it took for us to come from Kadesh Barnea until we crossed over the brook Zered was 38 years, until all the generation of men of war perished from within the camp, as the Lord had sworn to them. 15. Moreover, the hand of the Lord was against them to destroy them from within the camp until they all perished. 16. So it came about when all the men of war had finally perished from among the people. 17. That the Lord spoke to me, saying, 18. Today you shall cross over Ar, the border of Moab. 19. When you come opposite the sons of Ammon, do not harass them nor provoke them, for I will not give you any of the land of the sons of Ammon as a possession, because I have given it to the sons of Lot as a possession. A minute.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when they said they will go, what I wanted to share, the thing trying to communicate was our release that new album.
The what?
That new album released.
Who?
Our Kerry.
He released a new album.
Yes, remember it was Yale, so he released after this experience of being in Yale, he released that what an album. It's a good one.
And now I'm focusing on my own, man.
Like, the music today is so really touching. Touching the soul of people. Massive over-determination, the music is so rich, it's so good, okay. You listen to him.
Man, all the time I have is for mine now. I gave that time when I was.
Oh, you need to learn. You listen and get an idea and you see how you can walk around with your creativity.
Man, I gave that my time. Now it's me. I'm Wu-Tang now. You know Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang, they only listen to theirs.
Yesterday you went without telling me the answer.
The answer of what?
There was another question for you.
Man, I need to read the Bible, man. It will teach me some good English. American Standard Bible. This is what now?
KJ will teach you English.
The KJ has this.
But for Asian text, for original text.
Man, me I need the American, man.
No, American, NLT, American, those can't be changed. But if you can read the KJV,
that's King James. I was reading, like I was comparing the other one. This one is more like exact. You get it? The other one is like I was comparing, and I chose this one. 20. It is also regarded as the land of it. Oh, wait. See, even forgot. I don't want to forget, man. I'm not so old, even if I'm old. The what? Pathway? Pathway is like somebody has created a path and you are following it. Man, it's already 8. Oh, it's 7. Yo, I was worried, like it's already 8. Man, you search, I'm also learning. Pathway. Let me search it because you don't want to search. Pathway. Pathway. A track that constitutes or serves as a path. A way of achieving a specified result, a course of action, a route formed by a chain of nerve cells along which impulses of a particular kind usually travel. 20. Okay, 20. It is also regarded as the land of the Rephaim, for the Rephaim formerly lived in it, but the Ammonites called them Zamzumim. 21. A people as great, numerous, and tall as the Anakim, but the Lord destroyed them before them, and they dispossessed them and settled in their place. 22. Just as he did for the sons of Esau, who lived in Seir, when he destroyed the Horites from before them, they dispossessed them and settled in their place, even to this day. 23. Even to this day. 23. And the Avim, who lived in villages as far as Gaza. You hear of Gaza? I didn't know, man. And the Avim who lived in the villages as far as Gaza, the Captorium, who came from Kaphoto, destroy them and lived in their place. 24. Arise, set out, and pass through the valley of Arnon. Look, I have given Sihon, the Amorite, king of Heshbon, and his land into your hand. Begin to take possession and contend with him in battle. 25. This day I will begin to put the dread and fear of you upon the peoples everywhere under the heavens, who, when they hear the report of you, will tremble. Hearken of what? Under the heavens. When they hear the report of you, will tremble and will be in anguish because of you. Deuteronomy. New Americans have the Bible too. 26. So I sent messengers from the wilderness of Kedemoth of Sihon, king of Heshbon, with words of peace, saying, 27. Let me pass through your land. I will travel only on the highway. I will not turn aside to the right or to the left. 28. You will sell me food for money, so that I may eat, and give me water for money, so that I may drink. Only let me pass through on foot. 29. Just as the sons of Esau, who lived in Seir, Seir, and the Moabites who live in Ar did for me, until I cross over the Jordan into the land which the Lord our God is giving to us. 30. But Sihon, king of Heshbon, was not willing for us to pass through his land, for the Lord your God hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, in order to deliver him into your hand, as he is today. 31. The Lord said to me, see, I have begun to deliver Sihon and his land over to you. Begin to occupy, that you may possess his land. 32. Then Sihon with all his people came out to meet us in battle at Jahaz. 33. The Lord our God delivered him over to us, and we defeated him with his sons and all his people. 34. So we captured all his cities at that time and utterly destroyed the men, women, and children of every city. We left no survivor. 35. We took only the animals as our booty and the spoil of the cities which we had captured. 36. From Aroe, which is on the edge of the valley of Arnon, and from the city which is in the valley, even to Gilead, there was no city that was too high for us. The Lord our God delivered all over to us. 37. Only you did not go near to the land of the sons of Ammon, all along the river Jabbok, and the cities of the hill country, and wherever the Lord our God had commanded us. Deuteronomy 3, New American Standard Bible 1. Then we turned and went up the road to Bashan, and Og, king of Bashan, with all his people, came out to meet us in battle at Idrei. 2. But the Lord said to me, do not fear him, for I have delivered him and all his people and his land into your hand, and you shall do to him just as you did to Sihon, king of the Amorites, who lived at Heshbon. 3. So the Lord our God delivered Og, also king of Bashan, with all his people into our hand, and we smote them until no survivor was left. 4. We captured all his cities at that time. There was not a city which we did not take from them. 60 cities, all the region of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. 5. All these were cities fortified with high walls, gates, and bars, besides a great many unwalled towns. 6. Is it how the UTERLY we utterly destroy them, as we did to Sihon, king of Heshbon, utterly destroy them, destroying the men, women, and children of every city. 7. But all the animals and the spoil of the cities we took as booty. 8. Thus we took the land at that time from the hand of the 2 kings of Amorites, who were beyond the Jordan, from the valley of Arnon to Mount Hermon. 9. Sidonians call Hermon Sirion, and the Amorites call it Senir, Senir. 10. All the cities of Plateau and all Gilead and all Bashan, as far as Cilicia and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og in Bashan. 11. For only Og, king of Bashan, was left to the remnant of the Rephaim. Behold, his bedstead was an iron bedstead. It is in Rabbah of the sons of Ammon. Its length was 9 cubits, and its width 4 cubits by ordinary cubit. 12. So we took possession of this land at that time from Aroe, which is by the valley of Arnon, and half the hill country of Gilead, and its cities I gave to the Reubenites and to the Gadites. 13. The rest of Gilead and all Bashan, the king, The rest, the rest of Gilead and all Bashan, the kingdom of Og, I gave. It's too much, eh? Oh, where was I? 13. The rest of Gilead and all Bashan, the kingdom of Og, I gave to the half tribe of Manasseh, all the region of Argob. Concerning all Bashan, it is called the land of Rephaim. 14. Jair, the son of Manasseh, took all the region of Argob as far as the border of the Jeshurites and the Maacathites, and called it, that is Bashan, after his own name. These words, man. Havoth, Jair, as it is to this day. 15. To Mastir I gave Gilead. 16. To the Reubenites and to the Gadites I gave from Gilead, even as far as the valley of Arnon, the middle of the valley as a border, and as far as the river Jobuk, the border of the sons of Ammon. 17. The Arabah also with the Jordan as a border from Chinnereth, even as far as the sea of the Arabah, the Salt Sea, at the foot of the slopes of Pisgah on the east. 18. Then I commanded you at that time, saying, the Lord your God has given you this land to possess it. All you valiant men shall cross over armed before your brothers, the sons of Israel. 19. But your wives and your little ones and your livestock, I know that you have much livestock, shall remain in your cities, which I have given you. 20. Until the Lord gives rest to your fellow countrymen as to you, and they also possess the land which the Lord your God will give them beyond the Jordan. Then you may return every man to his possession, which I have given you. 21. I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, your eyes have seen all that the Lord your God has done to these two kings. So the Lord shall do to all the kingdoms into which you are about to cross. 22. Do not fear them, for the Lord your God is the one fighting for you. 23. I also pleaded with the Lord at that time, saying, 24. Oh Lord, you have begun to show your servant your greatness and your strong hand. For what God is there in heaven or on earth who can do such works and mighty acts as yours? 25. Let me, I pray, cross over and see the fair land that is beyond the Jordan, that good hill country and Lebanon. Deuteronomy 3, New American Standard Bible. 26. But the Lord was angry with me on your account and would not listen to me. And the Lord said to me, enough, speak to me no more of this matter. 27. Go up to the mountain, go up to the top of Pisgah, and lift up your eyes to the west and north and south and east, and see it with your eyes. for you shall not cross over this Jordan. 28. But charge Joshua and encourage him and strengthen him, for he shall go across at the head of this people, and he will give them as an inheritance the land which you will see. 29. So we remained in the valley opposite Beth Peor. Deuteronomy 4, New American Standard Bible 1. Now, O Israel, listen to the statutes and the judgments which I am teaching you to perform, so that you may live and go in and take possession of the land which the Lord, the God of your fathers, is giving you to. You shall not add to the word which I am commanding you, nor take away from it, that you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. 3. Your eyes have seen what the Lord has done in the case of Baal Peor, for all the men who followed Baal Peor. The Lord your God has destroyed them from among you. 4. But you who held fast to the Lord your God are alive today, every one of you. 5. See, I have taught you statutes and judgments, just as the Lord my God commanded me, that you should do thus in the land where you are entering to possess it. 6. So keep and do them, for that is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the peoples, who will hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. 7. For what great nation is there that has a God so near to it as is the Lord our God whenever we call on him? 8. Or what great nation is there that has statutes and judgments as righteous as this whole law which I am setting before you today? 9. Only give heed to yourself and keep your soul diligently, so that you do not forget the things which your eyes have seen, and they do not depart from your heart all the days of your life, but make them known to your sons and your grandsons. 10. Remember the day you stood before the Lord your God at Horeb, when the Lord said to me, assemble the people to me, that I may let them hear my words, so that they may learn to fear me all the days they live on the earth, and that they may teach their children. 11. You came near and stood at the foot of the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire to the very heart of the heavens, darkness, cloud, and thick gloom. 12. Then the Lord spoke to you from the midst of the fire. You heard the sound of words, but you saw no form, only a voice. 13. So he declared to you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, that is, the 10 commandments, and he wrote them on 2 tablets of stone. 14. The Lord commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that you might perform them in the land where you are going over to possess it. 15. So watch yourselves carefully, since you did not see any form on that day the Lord spoke to you at Horeb from the midst of the fire. 16. So that you do not act corruptly and make a graven image for yourselves in the form of any figure, the likeness of male or female. 17. The likeness of any animal that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged bird that flies in the sky. 18. The likeness of anything that creeps on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the water below the earth. 19. And beware not to lift up your eyes to heaven and see the sun and the moon and the stars, all the hosts of heaven, and be drawn away and worship them and serve them, those which the Lord your God has allotted to all the peoples under the whole heaven. 20. But the Lord has taken you and brought you out of the iron furnace from Egypt to be a people for his own possession as today. 21. Now the Lord was angry with me on your account and swore that I would not cross the Jordan and that I would not enter the good land which the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance. 22. For I will die in this land. I shall not cross the Jordan, but you shall cross and take possession of this good land. Deuteronomy 4, New American Standard Bible 23. So watch yourselves that you do not forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he made with you, and make for yourselves a graven image in the form of anything against which the Lord your God has commanded you. 24. For the Lord your God is a consuming fire, a jealous God. 25. When you become the father of children and children's children, and have remained long in the land, and act corruptly, and make an idol in the form of anything, and do that which is evil in the sight of the Lord your God, so as to provoke him to anger. 26. I call heaven and earth to witness against you today, that you will surely perish quickly from the land where you are going over the Jordan to possess it. You shall not live long on it, but will be utterly destroyed. 27. The Lord will scatter you among the peoples, and you will be left few in number among the nations where the Lord drives you. 28. There you will serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. 29. But from there you will seek the Lord your God, and you will find him if you search for him with all your heart and all your soul. 30. When you are in distress and all these things have come upon you, in the latter days you will return to the Lord your God and listen to his voice. 31. For the Lord your God is a compassionate God. He will not fail you, nor destroy you, nor forget the covenant with your fathers, which he swore to them. 32. Indeed, ask now concerning the former days which were before you, since the day that God created man on the earth, and inquire from one end of the heavens to the other. Has anything been done like this? Has anything been done like this great thing? Or has anything been heard like it? 33. Has any people heard the voice of God speaking from the midst of the fire, as you have heard it and survived? 34. Or has a God tried to go to take for himself a nation from within another nation by trials, by signs and wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by an outstretched arm, and by great terrors, as the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your eyes? 35. To you it was shown that you might know that the Lord, he is God, there is no other besides him. 36. Out of the heavens he let you hear his voice to discipline you, and on earth he let you see his great fire, and you heard his words from the midst of the fire. 37. Because he loved your fathers, therefore he chose their descendants after them, and he personally brought you from Egypt by his great power. 38. Driving out from before you nations greater and mightier than you, to bring you in and to give you their land for an inheritance, as it is today. 39. Know therefore today, and take it to your heart, that the Lord, he is good in heaven above, and on earth below there is no other. 40. So you shall keep his statutes and his commandments, which I'm giving you today, that it may go well with you and with your children after you, and that you may live long on the land which the Lord your God is giving you for all time. 41. Then Moses set apart 3 cities across the Jordan to the east. 42. That a manslayer might flee there, who unintentionally flew his neighbor without having enmity toward him in time past. And by fleeing to one of these cities, he might live. 43. Bezar in the wilderness of the plateau for the Reubenites, and Ramoth in Gilead for the Gadites, and Golan in Bashan for the Manassites. 44. Now this is the law which Moses set before the sons of Israel. 45. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the ordinances which Moses spoke to the sons of Israel when they came out from Egypt. Deuteronomy 4, New American Standard Bible. 46. Across the Jordan in the valley opposite Beth Peor in the land of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who lived at Heshbon, whom Moses and the sons of Israel defeated when they came out from Egypt. 47. They took possession of his land and the land of Og king of Bashan, the 2 kings of Amorites, who were across the Jordan to the east. 48. From Aroe, which is on the edge of the valley of Anon, even as far as Mount Sion, that is Hinnom. 49. With all the Arabah across the Jordan to the east, even as far as the sea of the Arabah at the foot of the slopes of Pisgah. Deuteronomy 5, New American Standard Bible 1. Then Moses summoned all Israel and said to them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and the ordinances which I am speaking today in your hearing, that you may learn them and observe them carefully. 2. The Lord our God made a covenant with us at Horeb. 3. The Lord did not make his covenant with our fathers, but with us, with all those of us alive here today. 4. The Lord spoke to you face to face at the mountain from the midst of the fire. 5. While I was standing between the Lord and you at that time to declare to you the word of the Lord, for you were afraid because of the fire and did not go up the mountain. He said, 6. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. 7. You shall have no other gods before me. 8. You shall not make for yourself an idol or any likeness of what is in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth. 9. You shall not worship them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children, and on the third and the seventh, and on the third and the fourth generations of those who hate me. 10. But showing loving kindness to thousands, to those who love me and keep my commandments. 11. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not leave him unpunished who takes his name in vain. 12. Observe the Sabbath day to keep it holy, as the Lord your God commanded you. 13. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. 14. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. In it you shall not do any work, you or your son or your daughter or your male servant or your female servant or your ox or your donkey or any of your cattle or your sojourner who stays with you, so that your male servant and your female servant may rest as well as you. 15. You shall remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God brought you out of there by a mighty hand and by an outstretched arm. Therefore the Lord your God commanded you to observe the Sabbath day. 16. Honor your father and your mother, as the Lord your God has commanded you, that your days may be prolonged, and it may go well with you on the land which the Lord your God gives you. 17. You shall not murder. 18. You shall not commit adultery. 19. You shall not steal. 20. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. 21. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, and you shall not desire your neighbor's house, his field, or his male servant, or his female servant, his ox, or his donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. 22. These words the Lord spoke to all your assembly at the mountain from the midst of the fire, of the cloud, and of the thick gloom, with a great voice. And he added no more. He wrote them on 2 tablets of stone and gave them to me. 23. And when you heard a voice from the midst of the darkness, while the mountain was burning with fire, you came near to me, all the heads of your tribes and your elders. 24. You said, behold, the Lord our God has shown us his glory and his greatness, and we have heard his voice from the midst of the fire. We have seen today that God speaks with man, yet he lives. 25. Now then, why should we die? For this great fire will consume us. If we hear the voice of the Lord our God any longer, then we will die. 26. For who is there of all flesh who has heard the voice of the living God speaking from the midst of the fire, as we have and lived? 27. Go near and hear all that the Lord our God says. Then speak to us all that the Lord our God speaks to you, and we will hear and do it. Deuteronomy 5, New American Standard Bible 28. The Lord heard the voice of your words when you spoke to me, and the Lord said to me, I have heard the voice of the words of these people, which they have spoken to you. They have done well in all that they have spoken. 39. Oh, that they had such a heart in them, that they would fear me and keep all my commandments always, that it may be well with them and with their sons forever. 30. God said to them, return to your tents. 31. But as for you, stand here by me, that I may speak to you all the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which you shall teach them, that they may observe them in the land which I give them to possess. 32. So you shall observe to do just as the Lord your God has commanded you. You shall not turn aside to the right or to the left. 33. You shall walk in all the way which the Lord your God has commanded you, that you may live, and that it may be well with you, and that you may prolong your days in the land which you will possess. Deuteronomy 6, New American Standard Bible 1. Now this is the commandment, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord your God has commanded me to teach you, that you might do them in the land where you are going over to possess it. 2. So that you and your son and your grandson might fear the Lord your God, to keep all his statutes and all his and his commandments, which I command you all the days of your life, and that your days may be prolonged. 3. O Israel, you should listen and be careful to do it, that it may be well with you, and that you may multiply greatly, just as the Lord, the God of your fathers, has promised you, in a land flowing with milk and honey. 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. 5. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might. 6. These words which I'm commanding you today shall be on your heart. 7. You shall teach them diligently, diligently. You shall teach them diligently to your sons, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. 8. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontals on your forehead. 9. You shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. 10. Then it shall come about, when the Lord your God brings you into the land which he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give you great and splendid cities, splendid cities, which you did not build. 11. And houses full of all good things which you did not fill, and heaven, HEWN, heaven, cisterns which you did not dig, vineyards and olive trees which you did not plant, and you eat and are satisfied. 12. Oh, I need some water. Where is my water? We are on 12. 12. Oh. 12. 12. Then watch yourself that you do not forget the Lord, who brought you from the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. 13. You shall fear only the Lord your God, and you shall worship him and swear by his name. 14. You shall not follow other gods, and of the gods of the peoples who surround you. 15. For the Lord your God in the midst of you is a jealous God. Otherwise the anger of the Lord your God will be kindled against you, and he will wipe you off the face of the earth. 16. You shall not put the Lord your God to test, as you tested him at Massah. 17. You should diligently. Is it diligent? Diligently keep the commandments of the Lord your God, and his testimonies and his statutes which he has commanded you. 18. You shall do what is right and good in the sight of the Lord, that it may be well with you, and that you may go in and possess the good land which the Lord swore to give your fathers. 19. By driving out all your enemies from before you, as the Lord has spoken. 20. When your son asks you in time to come, saying, what do the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments mean, which the Lord our God commanded you? 21. Then you shall say to your son, we were slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, and the Lord brought us from Egypt with a mighty hand. 22. Moreover, the Lord showed great and distressing signs and wonders before our eyes against Egypt, Pharaoh and all his household. 23. He brought us out from there in order to bring us in, to give us the land which he had sworn to our fathers. 24. So the Lord commanded us to observe all these statutes, to fear the Lord our God for our good always and for our survival as it is today. 35. It will be righteousness for us if we are careful to observe all this commandment before the Lord our God, just as he commanded us. Deuteronomy 7, New American Standard Bible 1. When the Lord your God brings you into the land where you are entering to possess it, and clears away many nations before you, the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and stronger than you, 2. And when the Lord your God delivers them before you, and you defeat them, then you shall utterly destroy them. You shall make no covenant with them and show no favor to them. 3. Furthermore, you shall not intermarry with them. You shall not give your daughters to their sons, nor shall you take their daughters for your sons. 4. For they will turn your sons away from following me to serve other gods. Then the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and he will quickly destroy you. 5. But thus you shall do to them, you shall tear down their altars and smash their sacred pillars and haul down their Asherim and burn their graven images with fire. 6. For you are a holy people to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you to be a people for his own possession out of all the peoples who are on the earth, who are on the face of the earth. 7. The Lord did not set his love on you, nor chose you because you were more in number than any of the peoples, for you were the fewest of all peoples. 8. But because the Lord loved you and kept the oath which he swore to your forefathers, that the Lord brought you out by a mighty hand and redeemed you from the house of slavery, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. 9. Know therefore that the Lord your God, he is God, the faithful God, who keeps his covenant and his loving kindness to 1,000th generation with those who love him and keep his commandments. 10. But repays those who hate him to their faces, to destroy them. He will not delay with him who hates him. He will repay him to his face. 11. Therefore you shall keep the commandment and the statutes and the judgments which I am commanding you today, to do them. 12. Then it shall come about, because you listen to the judgments and keep and do them, and that the Lord your God will keep with you his covenant and his loving kindness which he swore to your forefathers. 13. He will love you and bless you and multiply you. He will also bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your ground, your grain and your new wine and your oil, the increase of your herd and the young of your flock in the land which he swore to your forefathers to give you. 14. You shall be blessed above all the people. There will be no male or female barren among you or among your cattle. 15. The Lord will remove from you all sickness, and he will not put on you any of the harmful diseases of Egypt which you have known, but he will lay them on all who hate you. 16. You shall consume all the peoples whom the Lord your God will deliver to you. Your eye shall not pity them, nor shall you serve their gods, for that will be a snare to you. 17. If you should say in your heart, these nations are greater than I, how can I dispose them? 18. You shall not be afraid of them. You shall remember what the Lord your God did to Pharaoh and to all Egypt. 19. The great trials which your eyes saw, and the signs, and the wonders, and the mighty hand, and the outstretched arm by which the Lord your God brought you out, so shall the Lord your God do to all the peoples of whom you are afraid. 20. Moreover, the Lord your God will send a hornet against them until those who are left and hide themselves from you perish. 21. 21. 21. You shall not dread them, for the Lord your God is in your midst, a great and awesome God. 22. The Lord your God will clear away these nations before you, little by little. You will not be able to put an end to them quickly, for the wild beasts would grow too numerous for you. Deuteronomy 7, New American Standard Bible. 23. But the Lord your God will deliver them before you, and will throw them into great confusion until they are destroyed. 24. He will deliver their kings into your hand, so that you will make their name perish from under heaven. No man will be able to stand before you until you have destroyed them. 25. The graven images of their gods you are to burn with fire. You shall not covet the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it for yourselves, or you will be snared by it, for it is an abomination to the Lord your God. 26. You shall not bring an abomination into your house, and like it come under the ban. You shall utterly detest it, and you shall utterly, 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 abhor it, for it is something banned. Deuteronomy 8, New American Standard Bible. 1. All the commandments that I'm commanding you today, you shall be careful to do, that you may live and multiply, and go in and possess the land which the Lord swore to give you. Oh, to your forefathers. Yo. 2. You shall remember all that. You shall remember all that which the Lord your God has led you in the wilderness these 40 years, that he might humble you, testing you to know what was in your heart, whether you would keep his commandments or not. 3. He humbled you and let you be hungry, and fed you with manna, which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, that he might make you understand that man does not live by bread alone, but man lives by everything that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord. 4. Your clothing did not wear out on you, nor did your foot swell these 40 years. 5. Thus you are to know in your heart that the Lord your God was disciplining you, just as a man disciplines his son. 6. Therefore you shall keep the commandments of the Lord your God, to walk in his ways and to fear him. Okay, a minute. There's something I need here. A minute, 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 there's something I need here. A there's something I need here. 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 Yo. There's something I need here. 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 Something I need. There's something I need. There's something I need here. There's something I need here. There's something I need here. Something I need here. Something there's something I need here. A minute. There's something I need. There's something I need. There's something I need here. There's something I need here. There's something I need here. Side chaining. I need side chaining to side chain. There's something I need here. There's something I need here. Side chain. I need to side chain. I need a vocal parallel compression. Those are things that I need. Side chaining and parallel compression. Oh, these things are slow. Very slow, man. I mean, there's something I need, yeah. And these guys are very slow. There's something. Albert.
Yeah.
How can I download a YouTube video?
A YouTube video?
Yeah.
You have IDM. I saw that video.
My IDM doesn't like recognize it, man. Somehow.
Then, you download, it's called YT downloader.
YT. No, I need online.
With your YouTube, you copy the URL.
Yeah.
You copy the URL. Then you get that YT downloader.
It's just YT.
YT downloader.
Not money, yeah. Something I need, yeah. I mean, there's something I need, yeah. Oh, life. I mean, there's something I need, yeah. No, man, I think it's not there. I think it's not there. White. Something I need, yeah. I mean, something I need, yeah.
You're not using your phone.
It's blacked out.
Yeah. Sorry, it's YTD. YTD. Yes, download. Okay.
It's red in color.
It should be. What do you use? Bing?
Yeah.
You don't use Google. What?
I can just put
You go to Google.
I don't know why I use Bing.
Yeah, I think that's what you like.
I wanted the what? The browser.
Yeah. Good.
YTB.
That's fine.
Okay, this one here. Oh, so Bing is fake.
Bing is very fake.
So I should go back to the Google Chrome, eh?
No, it's okay. Any that you use. You can use Windex. You can press there and then you start. Then you choose the resolution and
I just want 720 this MBs.
On the audio, that is audio and then video.
Like where's the video?
Video, video.
Yeah, like I want the video.
And good 720.
But it's not having voice. Listen.
Why?
It's like it's mute.
Is the video mute?
No, it's not mute. But the download shows mute. And saying here it has.
This one has.
Yeah, it has the volume.
Okay.
This doesn't have volume.
Now you just download and install. So this thing actually first it refused to work last time, but it works now.
Which one? The PC. Man, I just. I don't know what happened just now.
You wanted to mess with you. Because you tried everything. Tried everything. I remember you even wanted to cry.
I removed it and did everything.
Wanted to cry.
Side chaining. There's something I want. How to side chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Music production.
You know FL Studio?
Yeah, you know FL Studio.
You know how to use it?
I know, but like I use Cubase and Pro Tools.
Pro Tools is okay.
Are you saying this internet download I have, it can't recognize the other way? I open?
You install that application. Open it and install the 1, 2, 3.
Something I need here. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Something I
As you say, install.
I feel bad. Let me try online. Something I need. Feel like it's 30 minutes. Hey, something I need here. Hey, something I need here. You're from Ginger?
Yeah, from Ginger. Yeah, very much.
Like you, what?
I work for my family.
Oh.
So I work for sort of like weekend, but then I also had a meeting. So there's no back.
That's a long journey. Me, I take that one every day, that highway.
Yeah.
No, I use the main road, Ginger Road.
What time do you know my way?
1.
If you want me, I want to. Okay,
No, before even that side. Sintao. After Chigunga. Yeah. Then you enter in there. I walk. Yeah. Why should they fear me?
Hey, but I'm saying, what?
And this shit is not working. Something I need here. Something I need here. Hey, something I need here. Something I need here. Hey, something I need here. Hey, something I need here. Something I need here. Wait, something I need here. Man, I think things have failed. Even this shit doesn't work. Why too mate? And my internet downloader doesn't do it. It's something I think technology is improving. They know all this now. Something I need here. yesterday I was talking with a guy who makes 2.5 every month, like in rent, like his rent is 2.5 million per month. Sleeping where he sleeps.
What does it?
He was telling me he's into events. Then in Kampala, in the middle of Kampala. Kampala, the other side.
People can rent 10 million per month. That's very possible. But those are normally, when you are paying that, you are normally paid to own. Before you pay to own, you pay, but you don't work.
Hey, you own.
Yeah, you own it after. So it will be like you are paying for yourself, but you are depositing on mortgage. After
And I think you cannot download from YouTube anymore. Do you download from there?
Do you use your phone? The phone now. Phone number. The right money is not the wood.
Oh, I just need tight compression, man. Why are you doing this to me, you guys? Yeah. Wait, can't. It's all redirecting. Redirecting. Wait, something I need here. I don't like the how can I stop my browser from those things redirecting?
You know what it was,
Yeah, I have it. Where then we go? Oh, where then we go? Oh, the playback. And 9 MBs. I don't want to watch, man. I'm lazy to watch. No weather. It's funny, man. It doesn't have volume. Okay, I can just see. Where down we go? 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 I think let me watch. Let me watch and I learn. But why doesn't it have volume?
Hello everyone, welcome back. Dom here, and in this video I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can use sidechain in Cubase. There's obvious ones and some not so obvious ones. So let's check them out. Okay, let's start with the obvious one, and that's the classic sidechain. So let's say you have a kick drum and you have a bass, and you want to make sure that your bass is ducked when your kick drum hits. So for example, the level in volume for the bass goes down when the kick drum hits. There are many reasons why you want to do this. First of all, you might want to do this so that your mix is uncluttered, frequency, text, track. Let's isolate the kick drum and the bass, and let's have a listen. It's okay. I have a feeling that they fight with each other for the same frequencies, and also this bass is a long bass. It's going to do this using sidechain. In order to add sidechain to this bass, I'm going to use the compressor plugin that we have in Cubase, and it's actually very, very easy. So all you need to do, compressor, do this using sidechain. In order to add sidechain to this bass, I'm going to use the compressor plugin that we have in Cubase, and it's actually very, very easy. So all you need to do is go here, hit that cogwheel, and then add sidechain source. I'm going to add my kick drum. I can also type kick. It's very easy to find. There we go. Now I'm going to set my level to 0, and you can choose if you want to have it post or pre-fader. I tend to go for pre-fader. And that's because I don't want the sidechain to be affected by the level that I set on the fader for my kick drum. Let me show you an example. Now that I've set this to pre-fader, I have the flexibility to turn down the level of my kick drum, and the sidechain is still going. Now that we've done this, all I need to do is activate this, and I have some settings here. Feel free to take an example from these settings and use them on your own tracks. But let's listen to how it sounds now. Without it, this gives this popping sound. Just very briefly, what I have here is a high ratio, very fast at the material. Those peaks from the kick drum, makeup gain, I leave it at 0 because, so don't make that mistake. And dry mix is all the way to 0. Then I adjust my threshold and I'm good to go. So let's have a listen. I'm going to play with the parameters a little bit. And I tend to go by ear here. Just listen to the groove very easily. I wouldn't use an auto release for this one. So if you want to create some interest, some pumping, some movement to your arrangements. This was a relatively boring bass line, but we made it more interesting using sidechain. Now let me show you the second way that you can use sidechain. And for this one, I'm going to use the new frequency to EQ in sidechain mode. So let's have a listen to this kick drum and this drum loop that I have here. So let's listen to this loop in isolation. This loop has a lot of low end. You also have the kick drum, which in this case is fighting with the kick drum that I want to use. So what do? Do we replace the loop? The body doing. I have a sidechain here, exactly the same way like we did before, but in this case I can have up to 8 sidechains because we can have different sidechains on every band of this EQ. So I'm using sidechain number 1, and this is a low shelf filter. So let me show you how it sounds without the sidechain and the dynamics. There's all the snare, dynamics mode, and is going to be ducked. So my kick drum will shine, but straight after the kick drum is gone, add the dynamic EQ tree, kick drum after the kick with your material. To blend elements together very, very easily. Now the next way you can use sidechain, and that's very, very powerful, is when you want to make room for important elements in your mix. And in this case, I'm going to do this with vocals, because vocals, they need to be up front, they need to have their space in the mix, and mid-range is a frequency range that many instruments are fighting for. So let's play this part of the song. So what is the problem here? We have a vocal and we have a very busy synth part playing at the same time. And if we use the comparison view in our channel strip, you will see that they fight pretty much for the same frequencies. So what can we do there? Now, obviously you can use the same trick that I showed you before when we wanted to blend the kick drum and the drum loop. But we can do something a little bit more clever here that will not only allow our vocals to cut through, but also it will make our song sound a little bit wider as a result. So let me show you. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm sidechaining this synth ARP to my vocals. So when my vocals come in, I'm going to have a reduction for my synth ARP. But I'm not going to have a general reduction. I'm going to select a band that I'm going to apply. I'm using this band in MS mode. So
compression in Cubase. And I'm going to show you how to apply this technique to a lead vocal just to bring that lead vocal a bit more up front in the mix. So to start up, we're just going to listen to the mix we have.
It's when I think I get so happy. It's when I think I get so happy.
The song, what I want is I just want my vocal to be a bit more upfront while keeping that big reverb. Because I love the reverb, and I especially love the end tail of the reverb, so I want to keep that. So the problem I have, though, is I think there's too much reverb when the singer is singing. To do that, I am first going to insert the compressor directly on the effects channel track where the reverb is. So I have my reverb right here. And right below here, I just inserted the compressor. So we're going to compress the reverb. But we're not going to compress the reverb all the time. We're just going to compress the reverb when the singer is singing. So to do that, I need to activate the sidechain of the compressor. So that option is not available on all plugins. Has that option, which is kind of cool. So I am going to take advantage of that and use that compressor. So I just activated the sidechain on my compressor. Now I am going to send my vocal to that compressor. So it's going to tell the compressor to compress every time that source is sent to that sidechain compressor. And the compressor is just going to react and just compress the reverb. So to do that, I need to go on my vocal track and send it to the sidechain compressor. So that compressor will know when to compress the reverb, basically. So very simple. Every time you activate that sidechain option on the compressor or any other plugins, the Cubase will then make that sidechain plugin available as a send effect. So I'm now going to send my vocal track into that send effect and activate that. And now I'm sending my vocal into the compressor just as a signal so the compressor can start compressing the reverb. So that's basically it. So let's put these tracks, the vocal and the reverb track in solo and listen to what it does to the reverb. Okay. So that's way too much singing. Let's do it. So you just want to over to a 2-to-1 and I'm gonna.
Okay. Guy, no wait. Yo man, it's 5 minutes, I'm also leaving.
Hey,
Hey there, in this video we're going to look at how you can set up a reverb channel and use compression and sidechaining to control the reverb over the top of vocals. In this track I've got the channels and a new effects channel. And I'm selecting Revelation as my reverb effect, and I can select a preset, and I can edit that preset if I want, so I'm just increasing the main time to exaggerate this effect for demonstration purposes. Now you can see the Cubase has set up a send, which is sending to that effects channel on each one of those.
Man, you know, like
channels.
if you get into music production, it's like engineering. Like engineering, like wires. It's amazing. Physics,
there's math,
there's physics, there's math. Then these artists just enjoy, man. Society.
So we've created the scene which is going through the effects channel, and at the moment there's a reverb, which is pretty much drowning out the vocals because it's quite a large reverb. What I want to do is use compression to control this reverb. So I've opened up my channel settings window, channel strip, and I've clicked on the SC button down the bottom of the tube compressor. So that means that we can create a send from an audio signal to go through that compressor, and that will trigger that compressor. But I don't want to create a send from each of these individual tracks. So I've right mouse clicked routed through those vocal tracks. So the signal's been routed through here.
Like, have you ever searched for something, but all the results are like 9 years ago? We think I need this one. 1 year, at least 1 year.
Let's say we have two audio tracks and our goal is to utilize sidechain compression to create a volume type effect on one track whenever the other is played. First, we select the track where the volume timing will be applied and then press the E button. On the channel strip menu, we click on the compressor to activate it. Then, we press the compressor's E button. Once the compressor's editor is open, we press the sidechain compressor button located in the top right corner to activate it. Once the icon is lit, we click again while holding the Alt key. A pop-up window will appear. By pressing the Add Sidechain key, a pop-up window will appear. We click again while holding the Alt key. A pop-up window will appear. By pressing the Add Sidechain Source button, we choose the first audio source that will trigger the second one to DAC and volume. In our example, we will set the kick to force the bass to DAC. For optimal results, set the release to audio and the makeup gain to maximum. Adjust the compression ratio and threshold to your liking. Now, let's see this in action.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe take some time to that down. You can check
This shit.
You're watching cartoons?
No, I was watching some tutorial. Blacked out one.
Why do you like? Why do you allow me to laugh?
Sometimes I want it
Yeah.
to be totally off.
You want destruction.
No, like sometimes I want to be uncivilized.
Yeah. Let me just take something. Oh my God. Do you bet?
No.
Obviously, if you studied it, they will beat you seriously.
Why should I just give my money like that?
You're right.
My money is meant to be saved and compounding.
Yeah. You're right. Actually, when you bet, it's not guaranteed that you win. Normally, when you bet a lot, that you are sure of either winning, like the overall bet or winning. Yeah. So you don't even support sports?
I am an athlete, me myself, but I don't support it because for us here we cannot have those careers, and for them they can have those careers. Why? Why?
Like you asking why?
Hey,
Auntie, it's because of the environment, government.
for them they can have careers. Even these sport bettings and all that. They bet on Arsenal and all that. Kids here play football, but it's treated like a waste of time. Even my mom refuses my young kid to go to the football field because they see it as a waste of time. But the Ronaldos are having those careers.
Yeah, but those ones, for them, they're serious earning money.
Earning real, they are rich people, man. Man, Africa. It was a cast.
Wonder why
It's a cast to be born in Africa.
surely. Because you wonder why. Why those people?
And like it's been there. When I was young, I could say like, okay, things will change. But now now things are still the same.
There's nothing that will change.
But it seems like you win, you guy.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we
So how many teams do you bet?
If you want to win, you bet like maybe 30. That's when you want to win $1 million. Otherwise, some people just put like 1K power when they want to win like only 10K. That is like multiplying by 10. So that one, I've ever won like 400,000.
And you
When I just put 1K.
what the fuck, man? That's why you I think I should join you, man. But I have no clue. Like I don't know those teams.
Like, because you need to have an income.
Yeah.
If they did you today,
Yeah.
you still go back tomorrow.
Yeah. Sweatheart. Think it's entertaining.
But you said you want to download. You can download on YouTube and watch later. You're watching offline.
How will I even access it? I won't have internet.
You go now, YouTube. Then you go where there is download, yes. You select the
See the size they gave
and
me.
they will always give you the lower quality, 480, but it's watchable. Then you say download. Now,
So how will I access it on my PC when I don't have
it will, when you go home, when you don't have internet, you go on the YouTube, then you search for downloads. It will be around.
it?
Actually, on your phone, you will go and then you select downloads.
Hello everyone and welcome to Tom here, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can
I'm also going. I just wanted this vocal compression.
focus might be one of the hardest things to make them sing well in the context of a mix. Many times you have vocals that are not even. Basically what happens is you might have sections of a vocal that are loud and we cut to rhythm. Example, I have this vocal here and let's listen to it in the context of the mix.
Baby, when I see your face at night. Baby, when you took my hand and
So it's a very, very dynamic vocal. As you can see, even from the waveform, we can see this phrase is quiet, there's a lap, and this is great. Now, our job is to make sure that these vocals will sit well in the context of a mix. And the first thing that most people do is they reach out for a compressor, which is a very valid thing to do. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and put a compressor here. I'm going to start compressing so that we get a little bit of a more even sound, okay? I'm going to compress 2 to 4 dBs.
baby, when you took my hand and understand. Baby,
try it. So you always need to add a little bit of compression to especially pop vocals, anything that's not classical music or jazz. You might need to add a little bit of compression to make the vocals sit in a very busy arrangement like I have here. But you will see that even though we added compression, it's still not even. It still doesn't cut through in all the sections. Let's have a listen at this section here. So when So these phrases here, for example, are completely lost. In this case, what can we do? If I start compressing 12 dBs, 15 dBs, I'm going to squeeze the life out of these vocals. I'm going to overcompress. And that's a very common mistake that many people do to retain the natural, is parallel compression. And let me show you how you can do this in Cubase. So what is parallel compression going to do? We're going to send a copy of this vocal to an effects channel as a send effect. We're going to compress quite a lot, and then we will blend this super compressed vocal with the dry vocal, okay, that we've compressed ever so slightly. What this will do is it will create a nice pillow, a nice level that even though the dry vocals may go below it, the compressed signal is still going to be there to keep the level even. But the sound is not going to be this overcompressed sound, this really bad sound that you can get if you start overcompressing your vocals. So let me show you how you do this. I've actually done this here, but I'm going to create it again so that you can see how it works. First, all you need to do is open your channel settings and go to one of your sends. So you right click and then you say add effects channel to this specific slot. And in this case, I'm using the vintage compressor because it's a very fast, very aggressive compressor, and you can call this parallel compression, okay? So when we add this, the only thing we need to do is send this to our compressor. Now, I've done this already here, so you will see that the difference that I have here is that this, I have it as a pre-fader send, and I'm going to explain why. But before I do this, let me show you what settings I have for my parallel compressor here. So here's my vintage compressor, and I'm going to be compressing quite a lot. I have a super short attack, the shortest that I can get, because I don't want any of these attacks to go through, and I have a very fast release as well. Ratio is 20:1, and the mix is all the way to it because I'm using this as a send effect, okay? So let's have a listen and let's see how much it compresses here and how it sounds.
Baby, when you took my hand, I didn't understand. Baby, when I see your face at night. Baby, when you took my hand, I didn't understand. So when I open my eyes, I saw that you were there.
And as you can hear, massive difference. Now the vocal sounds way more even. These white phrases here that were lost before, now we can hear them clearly, okay? I think it's very interesting that you listen how this super compressed vocal sounds like in Cubase. If you want to do this, if you're using the control room, which you should be using the control room, you can just hit listen here, and you will be able to hear just the send effect without doing weird routing. And let's listen to how it sounds.
Baby, when you took my hand, I didn't understand the effect.
This is like 60, for example, here.
So when I open my eyes,
I'm out. But this would be kind of unacceptable to. Let me play this again, and I'm going to introduce the parallel compression using my fader here, okay? For my send channel.
Baby, when you took my hand, I didn't understand. Baby, when I see your face at night, and you took my hand, so when I thought that you were there.
The trick that you can do to make things even better. But before this, I want to explain why I have this as a pre-fader and not as a post-fader. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that no matter what kind of level I have here, I'm going to send the exact same level of the vocal to my parallel compressor. Because when I start messing with my dry vocal here, then if I have this like this, check what happens. I'm going to start playing with the fader and check what happens with the compressor.
So when I saw that you were there.
What happens is when I'm lowering the fader for the vocal, then I drive the compressor way less. And that's not what I want. I want to give the parallel compressor a consistent fader because I want the level that reaches the compressor to be pre-fader before I start touching the fader, and this shouldn't be taken into account. But when I have it as pre-fader, check what happens when I move the fader of my vocal here.
So when I saw that you were there.
See, it doesn't care if I'm pulling my fader down or I'm pushing it up, it will still send the compressor the
Tegedde nkuwulire